been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been down here trying to get it. Yeah, I've been waiting way too long.
Here we have section 2.4, using postulates and diagrams. So I've listed a bunch of postulates here. Make sure you have these in your notebook. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each postulate and draw the diagram of what the postulate would look like. So you need to be able to read a postulate and draw a diagram. You also need to be able to look at a diagram and figure out what postulate that is modeling. You don't necessarily have to know the number of the postulate, but you have to know, what the postulate says. So postulate 5 says, through any 2 points there exists exactly one line. So if I have point A here and point B here, then I know that there is a line between those 2 points. Postulate 6 says a line contains at least 2 points. So in this scenario, I would draw my line first, and on that line, I could show that there are at least 2 points, at least meaning greater than or equal to. So I could put a ton of different points on that line, but at least there's 2. Postulate 7, if 2 lines intersect, then their intersection is exactly 1 point. So I've got this line here, I'm going to call this line N, and I've got this line here, and I'm going to call that line M. So the intersection of those 2 lines is this point X. And remember, from postulate 6, we know that on line N and on line M, there are at least 2 points. Postulate 8 says, through any 3 non-collinear points, there exists exactly one plane. So here are 3 non-collinear points. So A and B are collinear, B and C are collinear, A and C are collinear. But the 3 of them together are non-collinear. So within those 3 points, there is a plane. We can call this plane X. So we use capital letters to show or to name a plane, but so that X may be confusing, but there's no point next to it. So that's why I know that it's the name of the plane. So we could call this plane X, or we could call this plane A, B, C, using the 3 non-collinear points. A plane contains at least 3 non-collinear points. So here I have a plane. We'll call this plane A. And so within this plane, I have 3 non-collinear points. Postulate 10, if 2 points lie in a plane, then the line containing them lies in the plane. So here's my plane, call this plane A. Here's my 2 points, X and Y. Those points are in the plane. Then line XY is also in plane A. If 2 planes intersect, then their intersection is a line. So I'm going to show you how to draw this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a plus. Then you're going to extend these out like that, parallel with the letter E. Then you're going to extend another one parallel here and another one parallel here. Go ahead and drop this guy down. This is going to be a dotted line. This is going to be a solid until here, and then it's going to be dotted and solid again. That is the intersection of 2 planes. This blue line is the intersection of those 2 planes. So if I call this plane A and this plane B, the intersection of plane A and plane B is line XY, or we could also call that line L.